Hold up, big baby. Yeah, yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy. This for the ones who flexing. This for the people that keep it 100, yeah. This for the ones investing. Ain't no judgment here. We spreading nothing but love in here. Entrepreneurs to thugs in here. We got it out of the mud in here, yeah. Comedy podcast intertwined with some realism. This who they call on. Do me a favor, get out your feelings and put your big girl drawers on. What up, Lele?
Good evening, San Antonio, and welcome to a new episode of Put Your Big Girl Jaws On Comedy Podcast with a very special guest of mine, a business owner, a woman business owner on top of that, an entrepreneur, artist, author, and empowerment connoisseur. I got Miss Heather Renee in the building. Welcome, Miss Heather. How are you?
Girl, hey, I'm doing
How are you
good.
doing?
Hey, y'all.
How are you loving this weather? How are you liking it?
Man, it is hot.
It is hot?
It's hot. And it be the weather too bipolar.
Way too
It's
bipolar.
too
Right?
bipolar. I like to be in between.
In between, right? Like 75, 80.
Yeah, somewhere right there.
So like 82, 83 is already way too hot. We got to go back inside.
So let me tell you, only for picture purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I like when the weather after that I'm done.
Right.
Let me get the picture with the sun, I'm through.
Right. So in the mood. And look, we going inside. Well, welcome. I'm excited to have you here. I know it's been a minute. The last time we seen each other was at the San Antonio Entertainment Awards. Which it was a really good time, and congratulations. You also did win an award that night. I never got to give you no flowers, so now that you're here I am giving you your flowers. So yes, but what have you been up to since then? I know you've been running your shop, you know what I mean? I know you've been a little busy woman going on around here.
So I've been, like you said, doing the shop. So really, I need to do better with the shop. I say this every time.
What? Girl, I see you hustling when it comes to the shop. I mean, of course I understand what you mean by getting better.
Yeah, because so with the books, it depends on if I got something book-wise going on, like out of town.
Right.
I know you probably be like, dang, she be in Houston all the time.
Right.
That's why.
Right.
For the most reason.
Right, and that's why I say you be moving and grooving everywhere.
Like, when I come back, everybody like, man, we came by the shop, you were closed.
You were closed, right.
And I'm like, man, because I don't want to shut my baby down, because the thing is, if I miss somebody that's not there on the times that I'm there, like, I do a lot of deliveries.
Right, you do more deliveries than you do like in-store business?
Most of the time. Like, here lately, Like, last night, I was at Walgreens on Wowsome. Some strippers hit me up from Austin, like, hey.
Oh, okay.
I need whatever you got it. So, like, if they tell me ahead of time, and I'm like, the flea market closed at 6, so if I was in my own storefront, I wouldn't be closed at 6.
Right.
But because I have to abide by their rules, people getting off at 5, 6, whatever. So then I miss them customers, but I done built relationships. So I like the one-on-one, but at the same time, I'm like tired because you running rugged. I'm working overnights. I'm actually working on another person's book project. So I publish.
Oh, okay. So you're also a publisher.
That's something new that I started.
Right.
So I got my first big contract with that.
She could do everything, y'all. Like, she can even cook. We were talking about that last night too. We're gonna get into that too. But the cooking too.
Yeah.
And in case if y'all don't know, she does have her own shop. It's called an Infinity Blinks and More. It is located at Eisenhower Flea Market, booth K20. So, you know what I mean? Tap in with my girl, go check her out, go buy some nice stuff. Like, I had seen Shells come through and buy some stuff. I was like, okay, that's really cute. Like, I'm gonna have to go tap in.
Oh, you gonna love it because I done seen how you gonna love it.
Right. Our girl always get lost in clothes and baby sections. So, you know what I mean? I always get lost in them too.
Lashes, purses, if you into like the crystals, energy stones.
Right.
Today I did a wig. Like installed a whole wig.
For real?
Shout out to
So she got a shop with a shop. You can buy the wig there and my girl can sit you down. Yeah, my girl will sit you down.
I put them on.
Girl, y'all might have to go through that.
It's like a one-stop shop. So just pop up.
Okay. Well, I'm like I said, I'm definitely have to go check it out because I had seen some of that stuff. I was like, that's cute. That like Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. Well, yeah, congratulations. But like you said, along with the shop, it's easier to more delivery wise. You know what I mean?
It's like before. So let me tell y'all what they won't tell you in the entrepreneur game.
Right.
Y'all be seeing when it's all good. When we taking the can we cuss?
Oh, okay.
When we taking the when we taking the pictures, I was still trying to because when we taking the pictures and stuff. So of course, everybody get their best moments.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all don't see is like when you first start, you like, oh, I'm gonna be in there every day. I'm gonna live in there. Who wants to do that?
Right.
After you done mastered that, you're like, hold on, I want to be the person that's making enough money to hire somebody to sit in here so I can go do other things and make
be
more
at
money.
Home and make my millions on the computer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So I done so much now. I've been doing this for years. I'm like, maybe I'm not trying to be up in there like that. But if I have to, it just makes me feel like I'm back to where I started. Meaning when I first started, I was working at a barbershop. I was popping trunk, pulling up everywhere, and I was outside the flea market.
Right. Oh, she was in the streets for real.
I'm still popping trunk.
Right.
3.5 years in.
Right. Because
I decided to go back to work and things like that. And like,
mm-hmm.
it could be the devil that played with. Like I say, the devil played with you. People don't understand, but it may be like, dang girl, you was doing this. What was the point of you paying rent for a building if you're gonna still be doing this?
Right.
But on the flip side, on the good side, I still have customers when I'm in there.
Right.
But it's just
so it works either way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a double whammy. Okay, if I couldn't get it all on business hours,
and not even that with ownership, I've also come to times like ownership. You gotta accept that you're gonna have your slow days. You know what I mean? You're gonna have your days where you just really hit hard, making money. But then also you're gonna have your slow days too. You know what I mean? Where shit, me and you broke. You know what I mean? Exactly. Me and you broke. So I think that also has a lot to come with it too, and especially the way our economy is going and the prices of things and like the materials y'all need and stuff for y'all accessories and stuff like that. Like I also feel like it plays a part in it too. So because to run a business, you got to be able to spend money to make money.
Exactly.
So
and then sometimes in the flea market, everything is about a deal, and I'm like, look, I ain't got nothing used in here, y'all. I can't knock nothing off.
Right. This ain't used stuff. This all brand new, like still in the bag.
I be want to tell them the price. Like I done made this price lower than the price out. It can't go down no more.
Right. Like the price is right here. The price is right. No more, no less. Like, look.
Seriously.
We done made it out the streets. Now we in the building, and you gonna put some respect on these prices. I feel you on that one. I definitely feel you on that one. But and how long has Infinity Blinks and More been open?
For 3.5 years.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
I was outside for 6 months, and then the rest of the time I started out on a weekend side, y'all. So like Friday through Sunday, and then I moved myself up to the 5-day-a-week side.
5-day-a-week
about a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay,
like a bigger space.
And of course, you said you sell like purses, you sell like jewelry,
clothes, everyday clothes. I just started getting
lashes,
wigs. I just got into the lingerie thing 3 months ago because when I was catering at the strip clubs. So that's how I met the girl. Like I ain't even been catering for the past few months,
right? Which
is cool because like the books is the bigger bag, so I gotta finish this project.
Right, and of course we're gonna get into the book part. So, I'm excited for that.
When I eat and y'all see me cooking and you want something, put your order in. You can pull up or I bring it to you. Other than that,
for real though,
I ain't just cooking every day to be cooking and popping up to these places.
Right. Like you gotta let me know ahead of time.
Put your order in and I got you.
Pre-order. That's what it is. Pre-order. So most definitely. And is there anything that you want to kind of put into the shop and sell that you haven't kind of got your hands with yet?
To be honest, I want to be done with clothes.
You want to be done
with
clothes?
So I keep saying I'm going to be done with clothes, and then somebody like, hey, you got this, and then I get it. I really want to just deal with like purses. Like more like accessories. Things that anybody can come and I ain't got to worry about. Right. Oh, I don't look good in this, or do you got this size, or do you got that size? Right.
One size fit all, baby. Look.
Yeah, like that's what I love about the
look. One size fit all. Yep. You can't go wrong with them.
So there's nothing in particular that I would want to do. My next step for real, like I've been looking at some buildings is probably like I said, my own storefront. And what I would do is it would be more like a beauty bar.
Ooh, okay.
So it'll be
she
like,
gonna have to make milkshake.
Yeah, I'll have like a few accessories, like, this is one of the perks.
That probably
that
be my mommy go to. Then I'll be like, look, you catch me there on Friday or Saturday.
We come and do this and do
parking
that.
lot pimping over there. Oh shit. Look, don't threaten me with a good time and don't give me no ideas. Cause
the building price is so good, and I'm like, and I can use my own time. I go. So yeah, if the next thing I would do, it wouldn't be necessarily putting something into that shop. It's gonna be moving out of that shop,
right,
and get more into like a beauty bar / like I'm still gonna have a few things like the accessories and clothes,
right.
But like it's because it's like 3 parts to the building that I was looking at. So like one part you go into can be the beauty bar, the other part can just be like where the
accessories and stuff
the accessories is if you're gonna buy something, and then in the back,
mommy kickback back there on the lady on the grown lady section back there.
Maybe have like 3 little.
You gotta have a password to get in here. Look.
That part. Hire 3 people that do hair or cut hair or something.
You're gonna have the password
charge them booth rent or whatever. But that's the next thing that I'm gonna be doing.
Right. And shout out to everybody tapping in right now. Shout out to Diz. Shout out to Lil Birdie tapping in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we live right now. We're on Fit Your Big Girl Draws On with Heather Renee in the building. Empowerment. You are very big on empowerment. Is it just like all empowerment, or are you particular on what kind of empowerment you're really heavy on?
Really all empowerment. Literally, there's no. I ain't doing categories no more.
Right.
Because I used to be like, I'm for the girlies. Yeah, I'm a girl, and I am for the girlies. Right. But I'm learning that
just to respect the hustle in general.
Yeah, I get a lot of guys that be like. Sometimes a woman can teach like a man something from a female perspective, just like they could teach us something from a male perspective. So I feel like if I'm even giving game to like the dudes or something in my broken not damaged, because I admit in my broken not damaged in my book, I used to be like, man, I was a little toxic and then
right. And not only is it a book, you done made it into a Facebook page. You know what I mean? You've been really consistent with it. So and that's another big thing too when it comes to empowerment. You know what I mean? The broken not damaged. Not only is it a book, it's a Facebook page. Like what's the other word? It's almost like a therapeutic.
I started off. It's okay to not be okay on that page. Okay, we don't do no judging.
Right.
And you could post anonymously in there. People, like I say, it literally be, I'm like, dang, am I getting more guys because they trying to holler? They don't even be trying to holler. It be for real, like guys,
genuine
guys on there trying to understand they woman or something like that's been molested or they woman are like, oh, when you said you used to cheat, it was because of this. Do you think because I cheated, she gonna get me back? Like you'll be surprised like how many guys, and I'll be like, look, you got to be really changed for a woman to not cheat. But if your woman's still playing games like you playing games and she took you back quick because you cheated on, you best believe she done did her dirt. We just take it until we about 10 years later to the grave.
Right.
But like I'm gonna say I empower everybody now. I don't just stick to like the female things because I wanna learn from a guy and the guy can learn what I might need to be a better woman in a relationship or some shit and think I'm good.
And I actually seen a quote one day that actually said that a man does teach a woman how to be his wife because every man is different. No man is the same. Exactly. So they're gonna inquire different needs. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like that's 100% true. Like a man does teach a woman like, okay, well, I need you to be strong in these categories. Boom, boom, boom. For me as an individual, as my person,
Exactly. And then we teach. And in general, we teach people how we want to be treated, period.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, most definitely.
Facts. And so as a business owner, you know what I mean? What empowers you and what is your ultimate goal for the empowerment? Like, what is your ultimate goal?
So my ultimate goal is to get more into motivational speaking, which is what my Houston trip was about. I made some connections. I bumped some elbows with some.
Right. She don't
I ain't gonna even name drop, but if y'all been on my page, y'all already seen the pictures and y'all already seen me give out the shout outs or whatever. But I want to get more into like women conferences, speaking engagements.
Right.
with bigger people.
Going to them big old lunch-a-thons and be like, you gonna hear me today.
Who did that tour? I think Shakana did a tour, and I don't mean to laugh, y'all. Y'all know I'm still a little slow. But this girl did a crying tour, and I'm like, because I be thinking of stupid shit like that. And I'm like, like titles and stuff. Right. She literally did a crying tour. You can't sleep on what y'all thinking about sometimes either. Right. And this girl took that thing, and it's a whole thing now, where women just come and talk about just if they been cheated on or like just anything, and they all just sitting up there crying and eating crab legs and shit. Like. Well, look, I was alive, shedding a tear and some crab legs. You being around the love of hip hop cast,
right? Oh snap!
But yeah, I just want to get to a bigger level, like something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So that's kind of what you want to go down in history.
Yeah, I want to travel. I don't want to live. No, I don't want to be stationary. I want to travel. I want to see the world. I just want to live.
Right. And of course, so you're not originally from San Antonio, but this is your second home. You are from Mexico, Texas. Mexico. How do you say it? Hold up. Don't judge me. Texas.
It's called Mejia.
Mejia, Texas.
Yeah.
Mejia. Okay.
Mexia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm from all over.
Right.
But so
what brought you to San Antonio? What brought you down here? From Mejia.
And I wasn't even living there. Just say Waco or something.
Waco. Okay.
So what's close to me is like Waco or Dallas. Most people don't say Waco.
I was about to say because it's not far from Dallas. It's literally like it's right underneath Dallas.
You go an hour, 10 minutes that way. If you go the hour, 10 minutes the other way and be in Waco.
Because it's like 3.5 hours from San Antonio.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I was in a DV, kind of like a little domestic violence, little situation. Everything that could have went wrong at the time. So, I had to do a complete start over. So my foster brother was like, hey, you should go and come back. I have an aunt, I have a cousin, like from my biological side. Everybody know I got two sides. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to come.
Right.
So it was hard to come because I was making good money. I was a whole officer. Like it's layers to me.
Right.
I'm talking about good money. It was hard to leave everything behind because in a way I felt like I had ran from a situation. Like, but really it wasn't running because if something's for your good,
right?
It was just like, oh, I'm gonna either kill her or she gonna kill me. Right. It was one of those type of things.
And of course, so you don't regret this. You don't regret that choice coming down to San Antonio.
I don't regret it, no, because I bossed I bossed the fuck up anywhere I go, but I really bossed the fuck up when I came.
That was the official move, right?
The best revenge was like when somebody trying to really like take your whole identity or literally trying to kill you, and you could be like, dang, she graduated nursing school on their ass. She opened up a business on their ass. She hit #1 bestseller on Amazon on their
and 2 times. I thought it was 2 times.
I'm a 2 times. I'll be
2 times.
But yeah, so I don't have no regrets. But this ain't home, but it can be home.
It's home away from home.
It's home away from home.
Just know you got people here that love you, and you know what I mean. And you do inspire a lot of people. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure you got a few people here that also inspire your upcoming and to do as you do. Exactly. As far as writing your book. So, what made you want to write your book, Broken or Damaged?
So part of it was I have been procrastinating on that forever. So I was actually at 98.5. Shout out to DJ Precise, the first one ever to put me on the radio and spin my records. But I was actually at 98.5 doing an interview for Red Stain, so my single. And there was a guy there that was promoting, like, he had this old boys club and, writing the books. And like, man, you different than most rappers I see. Most rappers be, on drugs, bad, or drinking or whatever. He was like,
you over here sober.
He was like, you kind of he was like, you well spoken. He was like, so I was like, no, I drink and do all that at shows, but just for every day.
Right, we don't do that every day. You know what I mean? Only special occasions.
So yeah, he basically linked me with the CEO. Okay. I spoke with the CEO and we talked about some things, and he was like, what's your target audience?
Right.
I said, damn, I guess the people in the struggle.
Right.
So I went through school and did all that shit. Went through 7 a.m. accountability calls, and we started writing the book.
I know that's right. How long did it take you to write the book and publish it and release it?
It took, so life was lifing. So really, it would have been done about 5 months, but I finished in 8 months.
Oh, that's still not bad though. That's still
because, like I said, I went through BOBM Publishing. So they like the machine behind you. Just turning in chapters every week. So they got their editors. You tell them how you want your cover for the book, and you do your photo shoot. Like publishing companies, which is what I'm doing now for this other person. Cool. They doing all the behind the scenes that you don't know. All you got to do is give me your paper, or give me your the email or a flash drive, and then I go in and I do all the stuff.
That's pretty cool. And how long have you been doing that for?
I just started.
You just started.
I just got my first project 2 months ago. Yeah.
And see, I might have to tap in with you on that because I love poetry. I'm big on poetry. Like English was one of my best subjects.
Oh, you got to do a poetry book.
Yeah. I love poetry. And that's why, don't get me wrong, I ain't no rapper, I'm a trapper, but I'm good at poetry, you know what I mean? So I can rhyme with 2, 3, 4 words, you know what I mean? And get to snapping, you know? But English was actually one of my best subjects in school. So like I'm a nerd for the Harry Potter books, and you know what I mean? So,
I can see that.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. So but yeah, I might actually have to tap in with you on that one.
Yeah, I can.
I most definitely will. And it's a Facebook page, of course, Broken Not Damaged. Let everybody know what the page is used for, you know what I mean, for the ones who don't.
Okay, so I made it simple, Broken Not Damaged. It's not a book. Most people are in the book club. No, but I am going to start one. So Broken Not Damaged, we got different topics every day. So Monday is Motivational Monday. So I normally name something that keep you motivated. I might drop a few gems or something. I always just talk. I'm like the vessel that I don't mind putting my stuff out.
Pumping the blood out.
Yeah, so I might speak on a few different topics. Tuesdays is Tell Your Story Tuesday. So now I'm doing a thing to where if someone else want to come and tell their story, they can join on live, or they can come to where I'm at and we can go live like that. Right. But basically I read a piece of a chapter, and then that's when I'll do like a cash out or some giveaway. If somebody can answer whatever I'm asking or whatever, but I'm still breaking down. Like I had to break down the start of my insecurities and my abandonment issues and stuff last Tuesday. Wednesday is Wait For It Wednesday, so anybody...
I love Wait For It. Wait For It. I love Wait For It Wednesdays.
Anybody that have a business, that's the only day, because let me tell y'all, people will flood your stuff every day with their business. Every day. That is the only day you're Broken Not Damaged that you can post your business. Okay? Right. It's on Wednesday.
Because your business is broken, not damaged. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only day, Wednesday, one day. That's it.
We talk about short-term and long-term goals, and then, people will say if they accomplished it, if they did what was hard, and then they go move on to the next one. Thursdays, Transitional Thursdays, how to transition your mind from a negative mindset to positive. I'll give a few topics and things about that. Right. Friday, Free Yourself Friday. So we're going to name one thing we've been freed from that made us a better person and what we're working on next.
Right.
Because
I know that's right.
As long as you
and everybody always working on something. Because I know I got anger issues. Look, I know this stuff I need to work on.
People be thinking they done when they fix a thing or two. Baby, as long as God got you on earth living, you're going to always have something you got to work on.
Always have something to work on.
Saturday is Self-Love Saturday. So I'm teaching people, y'all, don't say it ain't nothing you don't love about yourself. You should have one thing you love about yourself. If you want to take it a step further, you can tag somebody in your group, name one thing you love about them. And I name one thing I love about whoever pops up if I go live on that day. Right. And then Sunday is easy. It's Self-Care Sunday. Yeah. So most people will post pictures on whatever they doing. If
I know them bad pictures with them candles. Yeah. I need to do one of them self-care Sundays.
And I said I want to start doing stuff to I don't care if it's me and a few friends cooking on Sundays and making a female discussion topic and start doing that.
Oh, we should do that stuff and then go live.
That's what I'm saying for a
Have you ever thought even about being a therapist? I think you should be a therapist.
Oh, girl, I used to, but I cuss too much.
Girl, it's all right. It's the realism to come with the therapy. Look, tough love.
And look,
tough love.
Before life used to life, because I actually went and got my little associates in psychology. Like the first time I ever went to school.
Well, look, let me get my school because I'm going to school for my associates in surgical technologists. Let me finish school, and I swear to God, we can team up and open something.
And some, we can. What you mean?
I ain't gonna surgically cut nobody, you know what I mean? Unless you come to the shop with the bullshit, then I might surgically have to cut you.
Look, you ain't even got to wait because I have my nursing license. You can work under me. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
But on that note, I want to do like little things like that on Sundays, like different things.
Right.
You cutting up in the kitchen or whatever. That's what I said with Birdie. Like, girl, we could collab.
Right. That's what I said. I know you got to do that too. You know what I mean?
Bacon and stuff. Yeah.
Girl, I'm not gonna lie. That fish was everything. Oh my God, Birdie, I'm gonna need to come give me another plate. But
Birdie, why you ain't hit my inbox with the plate?
Look, for it.
She was like, baby, I posted it and it was done.
And the crazy part is I pulled up, I already pre-ordered one plate, but my daughter was like, Mommy, that smells good. And she had tasted the fish. She was like, Mommy, I want something. And I was like, all right, go ahead and run me another plate.
Are you about to?
Yeah, I was like, go ahead and run me another plate. You know what I mean? So I always said it was delicious.
Hey, and the beauty about that, I feel like when you got friends and everybody doing different things or associates, it ain't no reason that money ain't recycling going into that same circle. Like that's how all these celebrities, these content creators,
right,
all these people that y'all idolize, like that's how they're making it. Like they friends have different businesses and different things, and then ain't no reason if you got a friend that do her, you going to somebody else or somebody that got a THC or what's that shit they doing now that can't be weed. CBD.
Oh yeah, the CBD.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason everybody can't. All your money should be recycled within that
going
same
within
thing,
the same circle,
so y'all can go up.
Right, y'all feeding off of each other. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's the biggest thing I learned when I went to Houston 2 weeks ago. I'm like, dang, Jacasso is a whole stylist, image consultant, basically for these celebrities. And him and just Brittany they were friends for 15 years. He been styling her hair for 15 years. Then the Sabrina Greenleaf lady that I was trying to connect with on the books, her son is DeAndre Hopkins. He play in the NFL. He do her hair too, and I'm looking at the circle. I met the Carmen Elena girl that everybody.
And shout out to DeAndre Hopkins because he used to play for my Texans. I'm a Texans fan, so shout out to DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, because that my boy used to play for the. And he was a cold piece, boy. I tell you what, I was pissed when they traded him. I was like, really? Like Watson get him out, cool. But Hopkins let the man be. He was right here.
But I'm like, I'm just really soaking it in, and I was like wanting to cry tears of joy, but you still have like a little discouragement. I'm like. I'm looking like, oh, this full circle. So, he do Carmen here too. Carmen dating Big Boogie. Oh, that's how you ended up. Oh, that's who flew you out to the BET Awards. Like, you start piecing things together. Like,
and it's who you know. It's all really
everybody
who you know.
have moving hands, and they literally were friends before she was a Just Brittany and he was a Jacasso.
Right.
Like, oh wow.
Right. That's loyal. That's loyal friendship. I tell you that much. If you were friends before the process and y'all were able to remain friends during and after the process, that's the best kind of friendship.
Exactly.
And I was just explaining that to Birdie this morning. I was like, that's why there's only certain females I want to be surrounded with because there are certain levels I want to be at and I want to go. So I need to be around them females who also.
Man, I just asked in my group yesterday, is it possible when you're transitioning? One of the topics was, can you still transition to the level you need to be being around low vibrational people? And a lot of people didn't agree, but no, you can't. You can't. Because they gonna think you better. They gonna be.
And they gonna keep them when they gonna want to hold you there.
Yeah, it's like you can't. I'm like, why it took me this long to figure it out? But no, you gotta be around people that's on the same frequency as you, or they already where you trying to go.
Right, or at least take the same route to where they trying to be at. You know what I mean? Because even if y'all got different dreams, but y'all still trying to take the same route. Yeah. Like even just doing that, like that helps out so much.
Exactly.
So much. But other than a business owner and an author, you are an artist. You do music. You just released your latest album, Bad. And I know the number 1 song on there is I'm Bad, and the number 2 song is Run It Up. How's that go? Man, that album has been huge. It's been real, real huge, and I know you've been promoting it a lot as well too.
So if you're an artist, whoever artist watching, y'all gonna know how I feel. I'm over them songs.
You over them songs? Why?
Like once you start making new ones, that it ain't time to release yet. That other people, the old songs, you kind of like, oh, they
Well, I'm ready to release this new shit
they
already.
not good no more. Then somebody be like, why you ain't perform bad?
Right. Like, I've been waiting. Look, I've been to the club 3 times and I made sure you was there and I ain't hear not one. Not one. What's going on? Right. But Bad and Run It Up are the 2 hit songs off of that record. Off of the album. So that's pretty cool. I know it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, Spotify, all platforms, I'm guessing?
It's on all platforms.
And on all platforms. And how long ago did you release Bad? Was this just recently or?
Yeah, Bad was released 2 months ago.
Oh, snap! So that's recent. That's recent.
It was.
I feel like I've been hearing
I'm
Bad forever though.
I was performing it, and that's the stupid shit I do. But I had performed it a little bit before I even released it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was just saying I ain't releasing no more singles. I got 2 more songs to record, and then I'm gonna release a EP.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna have 6 songs on there. 2, of course, Run It Up and Bad will be on it.
Right.
But there's gonna be 4 new songs. So I'm like, that way it's a project.
Right. So you are working on a new album?
I'm working on a new
So
album.
can you give us like, do you already have a name for that album, or you're not gonna tell us that part yet?
I can't give y'all that yet.
It's okay, and I ain't mad because you can't spill the beans too yet. So
But what I will say that, like I said, there's 4 songs.
Okay.
Nobody heard yet.
Nobody.
I'm one of them is gonna be me, some R&B.
Oh, okay.
You know,
and I know you can sing. She can sing, rap, yeah.
Some hip-hop.
And if you ain't even checked it out, she even did the "I'm from Texas" freestyle, man. And you ate that.
Hey, thank y'all for running me up. I said, man, I went viral and everything.
Look, it makes me. I need to go back to the studio and redo mine because I had dropped mine, but mine was just so random. But I wanted it to be random. I'm a comedian, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a rapper. I'm a trapper, so you know. But yeah, you hit that pretty good. I do, and you got a lot of views on that as well. Like over 2-3K views.
Man, I was at 5.3 now.
Oh, 5. Look, I looked yesterday. I looked like 2 days ago, and it was at like 2.3.
And I did somebody was like, I did a cover. Was it day before yesterday? And I'm like,
I think it might have been yesterday.
Yeah, I'm at 1.3 on that one.
1.3 on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just raw vocals.
So, do you have like a time frame on when we can be expecting this new project to be dropped?
I'm gonna just tell y'all. Look, I ain't gonna say wait for it.
You already have 4 new songs ready, so I'm hoping we close. Look, I'm hoping we somewhere.
Close, so
okay.
It's gonna be in the summertime. I'm gonna leave it right there. It'll be in the summertime.
Oh, it's about to be some ratchet shit, and I can't wait.
You already know it's some twerky shit.
Of course, she say she got the love song there. You know what I mean? You guys have the love song.
Yeah, just one, just to show a little versatility.
Right. And of course, I know you're tapped into like all genres of music. Of course, you can sing. So do you listen to like country? Like, do you listen to other genres of music?
All of it, country, reggae.
Oh, reggae's my stuff.
Like
reggae makes me drink.
Mm-hmm.
Look, reggae makes me drink.
Pop. I really listen to everything.
Really anything. And I feel like as an artist, that you need to do that too, because it gives you more ideas. Like it gives you a baseline to be different from everybody else.
Because where my mind go is this song, because you ain't gonna get everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the same type of, if you got. Like, we're going to use Megan Thee Stallion, for example. You know, she got her lane, she stay in it.
Right.
You kind of know what kind of song she... Like, when I'm ready to turn up, I'm going to go to Megan. I'm going to go to Cardi.
Cardi? That's my girl, Cardi.
I'm going to go to Mulatto. They kind of got their lane.
Big Mama.
They owned it.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, I want to... When I'm thinking what type of artist I want to be, I'm like, okay, well, for the people who don't like rap, since I do know how to hold a little tune or something, let me... So that's what made me be like, oh, let me do a little R&B here. Let me do a little this.
If we were to listen to your playlist of music, who would we listen to? Like, who are the artists we would listen to? It could be any genre. Like, if we were listening to Heather Renee's playlist, like in the car.
Oh, Lord, Ken the Man, Beyonce, Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Dan and Shay, Azuna.
Damn love.
Maybe some little Daddy Yankee.
Oh yeah, you know we can't forget the Daddy Yankee. That's for the culture. Yeah, we can't forget Daddy Yankee.
Man, my list so bipolar. It's ridiculous. Mo3.
Shout out to Mo3. Rest in peace, Mo3. The whole situation going on with him.
Oh
too.
yeah. I'm glad they got his ass.
Right. Well, is there anything else that you plan on coming out with? Anything new? Any upcoming shows? Any events?
I got a show. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to mess it up. I got a show Sunday. Let me tell you.
Oh, is it at that 420?
I
think it's at that. Is it at that 420?
It's
Oh, who's hot competition going down?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
And then Monday I got another. I need to get my shit together. I have another.
This podcast is what it's like running a business, FYI, so don't judge. This is what it is. We got so many things.
It's Mad TV or something. I'm doing another look, and he see me at Bentley's and started laughing, talking about he the one asked me to be on the podcast and then forgot. He forgot my name when he was up there on the stage, and I was like, "Hey, where is you at?"
Right.
But I'm gonna be in another podcast on Monday.
Right. Okay. Well, shout out to the other podcast. We still trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it because I ain't gonna be wasting time.
Saturday, and you're on Picture Big Girl Draws on Comedy Podcast. Yeah, but I got that one and only Heather Renee in the building.
That exclusive right there. Okay, look, I ain't gonna keep looking for that.
No, she ain't gonna keep looking for that. So everybody who don't know, let them know where they can tune into you. Do you have an online platform for your store, like where they can go look at it?
So I don't got that yet.
Okay, we working on it.
We working on that. That's what we gonna work on. So y'all can find me on Facebook under Heather Renee. Instagram is Heather Renee _SA. I just started an Instagram with Infinity Blinks and More just to post my clothes and stuff. Mm-hmm. Facebook, Broken Not Damaged. Twitter, not Twitter, TikTok.
I was about to say
Heather
X,
Renee.
or what is it, that X? They can't they don't even call it Twitter no more. It's X.
Yeah.
And then X.
But everything Heather Renee, so y'all can find me.
Yeah, and this is a big mama, big Heather Renee. Look, because when I went on YouTube, I had looked up your name too, trying to go through the songs and stuff, listen to, the new album. And there's like 2-3 different Heather Renees. I was like, oh yeah, no, we don't have to. I'm gonna need them bitches to switch their names. Because that's not the Heather Renee I know. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need y'all to cut it.
Let me tell you, my old manager, he had to talk to some because I'm just now learning the business with that, but he actually had to go through pain and doing a lot for me to keep my name.
For real? Well, shout out to him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I was like, who is these bitches? No, these ain't.
And even the couple videos you seen to me, who was that bitch too? Because baby, I was so huge then. Right. We don't even know who the fuck she was.
And she ain't huge. She's just thick. she thicker than a Snicker, baby. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? But she more love a Twix though. You know what I mean? You more of a Twix. You know what I mean? She just thicker than a Snicker. Ain't no wrong with it. Yeah. You know. I told her she need to go ahead and give me some of that thickness while she playing. Look, I'm trying to get like that.
I'm trying to get like her. I'm in the gym trying to get like her.
Look, I'm laying on my bed eating all day just trying to get like that. Sheesh. You understand how hard it is?
Girl, you know I was in the gym crying because I wanted a damn burger.
Girl, I'm over here crying eating cookies because it's just not working.
I'm trying not to eat and I'm crying. Right. I'm hungry. I'm like, but I'm going to stay consistent because belly must go by soon so I can be outside. Hello?
Right. But don't get it but hey, don't get twisted. These men love these thick girls.
Oh, yeah, they love it, but it ain't about them, baby. I'm trying to show that off.
Well, look, she's like, I'm going to wear that too.
It ain't about them. I'm doing this shit
for me. Right, for me. So, alrighty, well, anything else you want to say to everybody before we go on for the weekend?
Thank you for having me on here.
Thank you for being here. I'm excited.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in with her drinks.
Oh, yeah.
She ain't even promoted the drink.
Girl,
they see it. But you got to every time put your big girls drop, put it in their face.
Put it in their face.
Make sure y'all get one of these.
Yep, and they always come cold. It's kid friendly. And I do sell the little bottles of liquor on the side. So, and like I said, they kid friendly and they always cold. So shit, the kids can drink it. Yeah, your grandma can drink it. Your mammy.
Anybody.
Your uncle. Your baby sister, daddy, cousin Tracy can drink it. All of them can drink it. So, well, shout out to everybody tuning in to us, and thank you. I'm excited that you were here. I'm happy that you were on my platform. Ooh, I got Heather Renee. Wait for it. We out.
We out.
Hold up, big baby. Yeah.